Hey guys, here's another match with one of my friends in real life, Ryan, and this match is going to be a little bit different because it's a Metronome match, and yeah, it's going to be really random and hilarious. Anyway, I'm going to start off with a Metronome since apparently I outspeed him, and I get a silver win. Which, yeah, by the way, I made sure that our stats were exactly the same in this match, and for some reason I win a lot of the speed ties. It's kind of, you know, weird. I guess, you know, the game loves me. But, yeah. I get a conversion, and I become a rock type. You know, Clefairy is a rock type. Makes sense. I guess I should bring up how this match started. I don't know. I approached him, and I was like, hey, you know what? We should do a for fun match that I could post on YouTube. And it should be like a bunch of Togepi's just using Metronome. And it'll be hilarious and random. And he's like, oh no, we need to go OG and use Clefairy. So that's exactly what we did. And it turns out really funny. Like, the ending is like, it comes really close in the end. It's worth watching. And it definitely, if you guys get a chance, you should do this with your friends. He goes for the Metronome now, and he gets a Giga Impact. Wow. I think that was like the first like big move of the match. Let's see what his other one gets. I just cannot imagine a Clefairy using these moves. I guess, I don't know, maybe it would have been funnier if we did it with Togepi. Togepi, that little small cute thing, using like Giga Impact and all these other hardcore moves. So his other Clefairy goes for a Metronome, and he gets an Absorb. So yeah, that conversion that I had, that changed me to a rock type, really kind of screwed me over. Because, yeah, now I'm super effective against like moves like Absorb. Anyway, my other Clefairy, which by the way they're named Omar, he gets an Aero Blast. Let's go. Let's see what this one gets. A Lucky Chance. It's so hard battling with Metronome because you never know what you're gonna get. What did I get? I got, oh my god, the most retarded move ever. I get a Splash. Oh my gosh. And look what he gets in the same turn. I get a Splash. He gets an Outrage. So yeah, Clefairy used Outrage because, you know, that's possible. That's cool. So now he's locked into Outrage. And oh, you know what? Might as well add another Dragon move to my life. That's cool. So yeah, Clefairy's locked into Outrage, and it's gonna destroy my my Omar. And I get a Drain Punch, which is awesome. Because it's going to be a super effective move, and it's going to give me back some HP. Which I desperately need, because now I'm down to Clefairy. He's up 1, I think? Yeah, he's up 1 on my team. So yeah, I'm going to send out my other Clefairy. And let's see what I get with this one. Which, like, you're noticing, I'm winning a lot of the speed ties. Oh, good. I got a Roar, and I get to knock him out of Outrage, which is a good thing, because that's just a powerful move that he's just constantly using on me. It gets really annoying. I get a Nasty Plot, I guess, cool, whatever. He goes for the Razor Wind, and, you know, it doesn't really hurt, because that's Clefairy's a rock type, it doesn't really matter. This one gets Shadow Sneak. Cool. And yeah, that's gonna hurt my Clefairy because, you know, obviously it's not a normal type anymore. It's a rock type. And I can have a ground move, Magnitude 8. Pretty cool. But it barely does anything. Like, Clefairy is really pitiful in its stats. So, eh. I get a Thunder Fang, and I finally finish off one of his Clefairies. Which is good. Now we're even, but, you know, I'm low on health. So he sends out his other one, and it goes for a Metronome. Let's see what it gets. It gets Fly. LOL. Clefairy flew up into the sky. Alright, cool. And I get a Zen Headbutt, but I missed, so I'm guessing I was aiming for the one flying. His other Clefairy gets a Magic Coat. I guess that's cool. Whatever. Let's see what I get. I get an Ingrain. Alright, cool. Omar plants his roots into the ground so he can get nutrients. Can you imagine, like, a Clefairy just watching one like, grow roots. Just dig them into the ground. That would probably terrify me. What did I get? I got a, yeah, an Uproar. Uproar was cool. He gets a Dragon Pulse. And Uproar's cool because it's just going to be residual damage every turn instead of just, you know, chancing it with Metronome. So whatever, at least I'm, you know, for sure hitting him every turn. He hits me with the Fly and my Rock type, since, you know, I resist it, but it's still not going to matter. It's going to take me out. And, you know, me gaining more nutrients with Ingrain. So my HP is, like, building up with this other Clefairy. Now, I'm sending my other one. Again, I get the Speed tie win. And look what I do. I disable his Metronome. And all these Clefairies, all they run are Metronome. So, yeah, that's hilarious. Let's see what his Clefairy gets. He gets a Wake Up Slap, which is going to be super effective against my Clefairy. And it's going to do a decent chunk of damage. But, you know, I'm still gaining HP every turn. And I'm still making an Uproar. And he's disabled, he knows that. He's not going to struggle, so he's going to switch out. And that's going to allow me a free hit on at least one of them. That's cool. I got a Giga Impact, too. That's a big deal. It does some decent... Yeah, it does amazing damage. That almost takes one out. And, yeah. It gets takedown, but, I think I should have explained this earlier. When we made these Clefairies, they all had only Metronome. They all had the same IVs and EVs and every stat exactly the same, and they had the ability Magic Guard, which I think it's called Magic Guard. Yeah, it's the one that allows you. It doesn't let you take damage from anything that's not a direct attack. So yeah, you know, being hurt by stuff that does residual damage like a burn or something, it's not going to work. So that's an awesome ability to have, by the way, for competitive use, but, you know, just Clefairy is just a useless piece of shit, so you can't really do anything with it. It's like a useless ability on it. Unless you're doing something like this for fun, I guess. Anyway, he gets Muddy Water. And you know what, guys? I always thought in double teams, you know, Surf hits all three Pokemon. Like, besides the user, hits your partner and the other two. But, yeah, Muddy Water doesn't for some reason. I don't know. That's weird. And look, I get a Heal Pulse, and I heal my opponent. That's great. That's cool. But I get a Head Smash, and I'm going to be able to take down another Clefairy on his team. I think I'm still a whole Clefairy behind. I'm not sure. I think I am. Still gaining nutrients. He sends out another Clefairy. And, yeah, I win a Speed tie again. And I use Wrap, which it's still not, again, not going to do residual damage because of Magic Guard, but I get the attack in for the first time at least. And let's see what he gets. Yeah. Does decent damage, I guess. Yeah. The other one gets an X-Scissor. This is a good move. Yeah, it's going to take out my Omar. I'll send out another Omar. And let's see what he gets. Or she, actually. Oh, I got a Wood Hammer, wow. That's gonna do some really decent damage. Now my other Omar, I got a Rock Climb. I think this Rock Climb's gonna finish off that Clefairy that just got hit by Wood Hammer. Yeah, it does. That Clefairy goes down. I think I'm still... I think we're even now with Clefairies? I'm not sure. I lost the count. He gets a Slam. That finishes me off, so yeah, I'm down one again. Let's see. I use Metronome. And I get Natural Gift, which is completely useless. It doesn't matter. He goes for the Metronome. He gets a Magma Storm. The fairy using Magma Storm. Yeah, and of course it's still not going to do residual damage. And his other one gets a Vice Grip. Nice. Let's see what mine gets. A Quiver Dance. Alright. At least this means I can outspeed him every turn. For sure now. And, you know, if I get a special attack, it's going to be a little boosted. So let's see what it gets this turn. Steamroller. Yeah, that is a decent amount. Well, that was a crit. Like I said, Clefairy's kind of pitiful, so it doesn't really matter. He uses Grudge, and I can't remember exactly what Grudge does. I never looked it up. Oh, look what I get. I get a Blast Burn. Badass. And that's going to make him flinch. That's awesome. So, yeah. Next turn, I get a Leaf Tornado. This one. And that's not going to quite finish this Clefairy off, but it's going to lower its accuracy. Which, it doesn't even matter, because he's not going to miss. I don't recall him missing at all. Besides that flinch. He gets a Leaf Blade, and that's going to do a nice chunk of damage to my Clefairy. Let's see what his other Clefairy gets. Guard Split, completely useless. Whatever. Does Guard Split work for special defense? Or I think it's just normal defense, yeah. So it doesn't matter. That Quiver Dance increased my special defense. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I get a beat up, and, you know, that's barely going to do anything because I only have 2 Pokemon left at this point. Now remember, he has 3 Pokemon left, and I have 2. So, yeah. My beat up, I only got 2 hits, so that means I only have 2 Pokemon. These 2 out here. And he ran out of moves, so he's going to use Struggle, and I guess that's good because he's taking more damage than I'm taking now. Let's see what I get. I get Hypnosis. And I put the one that's in Struggle to sleep. I hate that. I would rather him keep struggling, and I put the other one to sleep. So he can kill himself, and then the one that he's actually doing more damage with can, you know, be useless. I get an Entertainment, which, you know, that doesn't matter. Whatever. What's he gonna get? Oh my god, he gets a Drain Punch. No. This thing's back up to decent HP. And his other Clefairy's still asleep. Alright, I need something big here. Come on. I get a Sludge Bomb. Alright, cool. I should just do some decent damage. Yeah, it's still alive. Alright, come on, we gotta finish this one off. What do you get? What do you get? You get a Fire Punch. Nice. Should finish this. Yes. Alright, his Clefairy goes down. He has 2 left now. But this one just woke up. Let's see what he has. Oh, no. Yeah, I forgot. He has no more moves. So he's gonna struggle, and I think he kills himself. So yeah, I have 2 Clefairies left with, like, low yellow HP, and he has 1 Clefairy left. So I'm finally bringing it back, guys. Let's see who wins this. He has 1 full HP Clefairy left. I go for the Metronome since I'm faster, and I get Crunch, which is awesome. Do I get the stat? No, I don't. It doesn't lose any defense. Get another Metronome. I get a Dragon Rage. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's still, you know, it's still at decent HP. Let's see what he gets. He gets a Trick Room, which, that's actually useful, because, yeah, since we're not tied for speed anymore, he's gonna go first, since I got that Quiver Dance earlier. And he gets a Crush Claw this turn, and it's gonna definitely take out my Clefairy. So now we only have 1 left. What's gonna happen? I go for the Metronome. I get into prison, and I'm thinking, alright, he can't use his moves anymore. He's gonna struggle. He's gonna take a ton of damage, and I'm gonna survive this. Because that makes sense. Struggle barely does anything. No. For the first time ever in any Pokemon game I've played, I have never seen someone get a crit with a Struggle. And it just happened. I lose from a crit with Struggle. Whatever. Rate, comment, subscribe. It was fun, guys. Thanks.